Welcome to this game of Mechabellum. As you can see here, I'm fighting against Mr. Chamois. And my options: Giant Spec, Quick Supply, Cost Control, and Elite. And looking at those, I was between Giant and Elite, because Elite with Marksman can end up well with Assault Marksman. So that's what I will choose. And my opponent will take a little longer to choose. While we wait, you could subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. Yes, I don't get tired of asking. But look at his scopes here. Speed Spec would be a good try for Tarantula Carry that I wanted to try. Not very successful at this yet. Rhino Spec is also a good start with Fire Badgers and Void Eyes, and maybe try a Rhino Carry. But Sabertooth Specialist with Sabertooths, even if it's not Crawlers, it's Fangs, it's a great card for a meta build. You can use the Fangs, you can grab Crawlers, Hounds, and you are set up, and that's what my opponent chooses. Goes for the Sabertooth. Looking here, I want to be close to the line, since if I'm probably going to try Assault Marksman. That was my expectations for this game. So I'm positioning close to the line. Marksman's here. You can see that I'm leaving spaces, so I can put Titans in between the Marksman. One Crawler. And a level 2 Marksman is what I will grab. I was going to put it behind, but then I put it in the front because I don't want this anti-armor cannon shooting at my sledges. You see I changed the positions. I put the level 2 here in the middle, where it's most protected. My opponent grabbed his Hounds, and he will go for a build on this side, with everything appearing right at the end of the time. I'm not completely sure why this happens. He gets the buff first. I get a second debuff. And this Saber is toasted. Look at this. With the debuff increase the damage by 50%, and the level 2 Marksman and the level 1 Marksman shooting at it don't last a lot. My Crawlers here doing the work, even if they end up dying. One pack of Crawlers survived for quite some time. Unfortunately, my Marksman's turned, doing the debuff, so they are doing no damage. But I still have quite a few sledges, and with the buff on my side, they can beat the enemy. And with extra damage from the debuff, and with 2 packs of sledge, it's enough to beat the Saber. So, first victory for me. Here we have mass-produced sledges, which could be good if I didn't have this sledge already, but improved Wraith, which makes my Wraiths even more powerful and capable of carrying quite easily. And since I am elite, I can buy them at level 2 instantly. So it's a great card. Improved Wasps is also good, although not as good as before. Before the nerf, this was an insta-pick. But it's been quite some time since it got nerfed. You will see me selling the sledges in here, so I can afford to go instantly for a Wraith. My opponent is taking quite some time to choose. I think he will skip. But that's how I can afford one Wraith. You are probably hearing the dog running around here. I think the mic caught the sound. Okay, taking quite some time. He already shows. Oh, and he skipped, I think. Yeah, he skipped it. You can see that he has a level on a Sabertooth and put some units on the other side to start defending. But you can notice that his only anti-air are Fangs, which are useless against my Wraith. So it's a free victory for me. Even if the debuff will annoy my other side. And this Sabertooth will manage to kill one marksman before dying. But improved Wraiths can do quite some damage. You can see it killed one level 2 and one level 1 Sabertooth. It's already level 2. But when you get the floating artillery, it does a lot of DPS. The advantages of improved. They can kill heavy targets. Here we get orbital bombardment, which is too expensive, in my opinion. And my opponent doesn't have a lot of units together for me to make good use of it. So I'll just skip and get more money, because I need money. You can see that I sold the tower here. And I will think of getting another Wraith. You can see one Crawler, which I will put here. So if he gets an anti-air unit, he can't get an insta-lock on my Wraith. And I think of getting another, then I will undo it and grab range. Because it's probably better if I'm going to fight something against air to have range, instead of one more. My opponent grabbed the bombardment, which, okay, it can kill my marksmen, but they are no longer the main body of my army. He also went instantly for Farseer with AA. So a good answer from him. It's what I usually do when I'm facing Wraiths, Farseer with AA. And level 1 can kill a level 2 improved Wraith quite easily, as you can see, even if it managed to kill almost everything on this side. And this side is still almost winning. The Sabertooth is annoying, hitting my sledges. And it was running at 1.5 speed. Only notice it now. Here, I could go for the storms, but that's not what I need. What I need is phoenixes. They are level 1, they stay in the air, and they do some reliable DPS to help the phoenix kill the sabers faster. And I also have electromagnetic shot on them, which can be very useful if my opponent go for field maintenance. He's running the same tax as me, so he can go for my hidden strategy. Even if he also has a counter to the electromagnetic here, but it's an expensive counter, and he would only usually use after I get electromagnetic. I'm also going for balls as my early answer. I will later grab Mechanical Division, because they are great at distracting on the ground, and also at killing. If they connect with the enemy units, they can kill them quite easily. They also have enough HP that a level 1 saber can't one-shot a level 2 ball. He also went for the phoenixes. Can we put one here and one here? I put both on the left side, because it's where I need DPS. On the other side I don't need DPS. I also put crawlers in the back. You can see on both sides, because I want to avoid flanks. And they can arrive at late shot. But you notice that I haven't grabbed HP yet for my crawlers. So they are dying to shots because my opponent grabbed damage. So that's what I need for the next round. And look at this, the crawlers are surviving. The other side I won. But this Phoenix, cursed Phoenix, look at this, he's going for my tower. It's almost dead, one more shot and debuff. Cursed Phoenix stole my victory. Here we have sometimes the Crawlers, which is a great card when you can make good use of it, which is not the case. Although I could try to go for Crawler carry with this, but I don't have any levels on them. I'm already getting them at level 2, so not the best. I will go for the Rhino. My opponent will also grab the Rhino. And he has a tower here very open for a Rhino. If I put it here, it can go on a straight line. And his fangs will be too late to arrive to defend it. I'm also putting Crawlers in here in the middle, in the back, to protect against Rhino, because I have Rhinos on the sides, I need one in the middle too. And even if they can't win against Rhino, they can delay it for quite some time. Looks like I'm grabbing more balls and more Crawlers. Opponent got level on his Farseer. So level 3 Farseer. It can destroy my Wraiths quite easily if it connects. Which is... And look at what he got. Healing on his sabers. His Rhino is here, but look at mine. There is nothing stopping it. It's going straight for the tower. And with one debuff, the balls connecting on the sabers, the healing won't save them. Ball connecting on the Farseer, and no more anti-air. So it's GG. Victory. At least on this round. You can see his Rhino here doing the debuff. But the debuff is over, it's dead. This Phoenix can't kill my level 2 improved Wraiths. And quite a lot of damage. So the thing was, he didn't protect his backline against my Rhino. Without the debuff, I think I would have lost. Here, I could go for the Mustangs, but he has armor on his hounds. I decided to go just for Scorpion and Cell in the end. You can see one Wraith got to level 3, so even more damage. I'm grabbing more balls and more Wraiths, because I need one on this side too, and here too. So I need more Wraiths, cover the entire field. I also need artillery array, but I don't have enough money to everything. Giving the heroes ledges here their level, because they are tanking quite well against the hounds. The opponent got no DPS in here to attack them. He chose to get the melting point, which is not a great option in my opinion. He already has the DPS on the air, DPS on the ground. Why a melting point? I would have sold it if I got it, but the other option was more money. That's why I got the Scorpion. And speed for me with the last 50. So we can get to his units faster. Kill everything before he can kill mine. You can see here the Crawler on the side arriving right at the last moment to save the marksman. You can see a little problem on this side with not enough DPS to kill with the healing sabers. Managed to kill the Farseer, but melting point killed my Wraith. And I will kill the Saber, but level 3 is still alive. And only few units alive on this side, running from the melter. Will kill the air, but not enough to win. And now I see that the healing is a problem. Those, I will get the wasps and use them defensively, because he has fangs in the back. I don't. So he's much more protected against this, and he even put missiles on both sides. So I will just put my wasps here defensively. I have a missile on this one. We'll put another missile. And I will grab electromagnetic now. It's only 200. You can see, electromagnetic on the Phoenixes. So now I have something to disable the attacks, which is not only useful against the Sabers, it will also disable the AA on the Farseer and possible attacks on the melting points. I also grabbed floating artillery, so doubly the attacks for my Wraiths, which will help a lot to clear everything faster, and one Wraith on the right side. You can see there's quite a few units in here, and if I can clear everything faster, I can get to the tower. And he's going for hackers to try to counter my balls with mechanical division, which is a useful counter, but not in this case. I already have a unit that can deal with the balls with mechanical division. My Wraiths can kill them quite easily. So, not the greatest strategy for me, in my opinion. And the only objective of my balls here are delaying the enemy units. You can see Electromag on the Farseer. It's dead. Electromag on the melting, but it has no attacks anyway. The other side also won. And mostly only my air units alive and 2 marksmen. And here I'm offered Wraiths, wasps. Wraiths. I already have Wraiths. Wasps, which are very good against his comp. He only has 1 Farseer, 1 melting point, and 2 Phoenixes that can deal with wasps effect. Not effect, it can deal with wasps, and not effectively at that. He has a few fangs too, which can also damage wasps, but it's level 2 wasps with shields. They have quite a bit of HP, and fangs will not kill them that easily. So they can distract the enemy units for quite some time. The opponent's getting his orbital bombardment back again, and I won't notice it. I'm seeing here now, but during the game I didn't notice it was back, and I won't protect against it. I'm grabbing more and more shaft. I will think of putting shaft here, but then I will take it back. I also grabbed more Phoenixes. You can see Phoenix on this side here. My opponent also went for wasps, as you can see here, doubly wasp too. Fortunately for me, these crawlers will attract the wasps here, and this one is barely clipping the area of the spell. So they won't get targeted by it. And his wasps will be obliterated by my Wraiths, while mine will annoy him quite a bit. You can also see that even the crawlers are arriving close to the enemy units. And even if he gets a ball, it gets destroyed quite easily. And that's game over. Question is, what would I have done against my build? I don't think he could win on the last round. I think the hackers were a bad idea. In this case. Against high-level improved Wraiths with 8 guns. The hacked balls won't do that much. But what could he have done to stop me? First, he needed thought on a mission to protect his Sabertooths from electromagnetic shots. Then he needed more shaft clear, so mechanical rage on the hounds. He should double down on the main build, instead of going for hackers and melting points. Also, more Farseers. He only had one Farseer. He needed one on the right side to deal with this Wraith. And maybe another one here. What else? I think that's it in more shaft. You can see he has very little shaft compared to me. Even if the Wraiths are good at killing shaft, shaft is useful. It will stop the Wraiths from targeting your main units. But I think the most important part would be more shaft clear from him to kill my shaft faster. The field maintenance with secondary armament is good against the balls, but not if I am electromagnetic shotting his Sabertooths and he's not killing my shaft fast enough to hit the balls. But that's it for this game. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you on the next one.